We're getting a look at the destruction caused by that fast-moving wildfire in Butte County. These homes reduced to rubble. Cars are charred, a neighborhood forever changed by this still-growing fire. Thanks for being with us tonight at 6. I'm Golston Dart.
And I'm Edie Lambert. The man charged with starting this fire appeared in court today. Ronnie Stout is accused of pushing a burning car into a gully in Upper Bidwell Park in Chico. The flames sparked what is now the 6th largest wildfire in California history.
We have nearly 5,000 firefighters on the ground fighting this fire between Butte and Tehama.
Again, almost 5,000 firefighters and other personnel working to contain this growing fire and trying to protect the more than 4,000 structures still threatened.
Over the weekend, firefighters did gain some ground on this. They were able to draw a line around 12% of the fire, and you can see the aircraft in the air working to assist crews, but obviously we're going to show you this map here first. Conditions yesterday also helped crews as the fire started to slow its spread. Challenges, though, still remain for firefighters.
Fire has been pushing the line on 32, but stuff that the resources have been able to jump on and mitigate right away.
Tonight, we're getting our first look at the destruction caused in part of Forest Ranch. We saw 3 homes reduced to ashes on Woodland Park Drive. These are a few of the more than 100 structures destroyed in this fire. Now, that street may sound familiar because we actually saw these homes going up in flames during our 6 o'clock news last Thursday. And while these homes were destroyed, several others on the same street are still standing tonight. And this fire grew so fast in such a short period of time. Within 6 days, it's now the 6th largest wildfire in California history.
We wanted to be able to show you just how much this fire grew day by day. So the fire started Wednesday. As of Thursday, the fire grew more than 110,000 acres every day for the next 3 days. And then Sunday, you can see a dramatic drop in the number of acres burned. So far today, in their last update, the fire has grown around 13,000 acres day to day. A lot more work needs to be done, and with that, let's bring in Heather Waldman right now. So what's the conditions like?
Well, the numbers that you just saw there really tell the story of the last couple of days. Fire weather conditions have been far less intense than what we saw when this fire began last week. The air has been cooler, the winds have been lighter, but we get the daily winds moving up the canyons that kind of allow this fire to really open up and start expanding again. These are the smoke plumes you're seeing along Highway 32 in areas to the north and west as well. You heard the fire incident commander there talking about how the fire has been pushing lines that they've built along Highway 32. Also watching the northern flank of the fire here. This is near Lanes Valley Road in northern Tehama County. Reports that the fire is starting to pick up activity there just within the last couple of hours. This is a camera from Shingletown in southern Shasta County looking south towards the area of Lanes Valley Road. Again, not getting specific here, but this is where the fire is starting to pick up in intensity just a little bit. Not a ton of smoke being put up, but again, an uptick in activity on the north end of the fire that crews there are keeping an eye on. They've got aircraft and ground crews there trying to work that as well. Here's a look at the winds as we go through this evening. Coming up out of the south overnight, as we've seen the last few nights, we'll see the winds turn back down the canyon, so pushing the fire along 32 to start to burn back on itself. So we'll see less activity overnight, but then again tomorrow afternoon, more of that southwesterly breeze. This is just kind of a daily thing at this point. We'll continue to watch this as we go through this week. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Heather. Well, today the man charged with starting this fire on purpose appeared in court.
Ronnie Stout faced a judge today for the first time since his arrest. He is charged with arson, and KCRA 3's Brittany Hope explains what happened today in court.
This didn't have to happen.
Butte County District Attorney Mike Ramsey believes the massive park fire was ignited on Wednesday on purpose.
This is drone footage where the fire started. And car is right here.
The accused arsonist, 42-year-old Ronnie Stout from Chico, appeared in court Monday for the first time since his Thursday morning arrest.
He was, pulling off the side of the road, went over the berm. There's indications he was highly intoxicated at the time. And then into the grass, then trying to get out of the grass by making a concerted effort to rev the engine and get out, causing a fire that has grown to be this monster.
Prosecutors say they have multiple witnesses in this case.
With the witness seeing the suspect get into the driver's seat and then get out of the passenger seat, is it believed in that time he could have possibly put the car into neutral, allowing him to more easily push the car?
Correct.
The judge didn't allow any video or audio to be recorded inside. Stout is charged with one felony count of arson, along with a list of special allegations. A big focus is his past criminal record with 2 prior convictions in California. In 2001, lewd and lascivious acts with a child under 14. In 2002, robbery with great bodily injury. He was also arrested for a DUI while on parole.
Those crimes are important in the sense that what they do is avail us to do what we call strikes. Both of those are felony strikes, and under California's 3 strikes law, if a third strike is a strike, then the person is looking at 25 years to life.
In Oroville, Brittany Hope, KCRA 3 News.
And Stout will be back in court this Thursday, August 1st.